Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the second ever poker vlog. And today I'm heading down to Bonita Springs. Hopefully we get into some interesting hands. But overall I'm going to be going there for 6-7 hours. Hopefully we get a good session in. So I hope you guys like the video. It's the second ever video. I'm still working on the editing. But I really hope you guys like it. So the first hand we're going to go over is one of the first hands of the night for me. I'm in the small blind with 7-10 offsuit. Not a great holding, but a very sneaky one in the smaller of the big blind. So I flat call, and there's 3 other people in the pot as well. Big blind completes the action. So we actually get a relatively good flop. We flop a gut shot straight draw with the 9 of diamonds, 6 of clubs, and 3 of hearts. So we have the gut shot nut straight, and we're only looking for 1 card there. It checks all the way through, or it checks to the under the gun player. He bets 8. I flat. On the turn, it is the 8. So we have the nut straight. I lead off for $7, and the under the gun player raises it up to 22. I wound up flatting it because there's no sense in getting him out of the hand. The river is the 10. I lead out and shove for the rest of my stack, which is $55 effective. And he folds, calling me a river rat. So I turn over my mage straight on the turn. The river actually hurt me, if anything. I try not to table my hands too much, but if someone's going to talk shit calling me a river rat, I'm going to show him that I had it way before him. The next hand we're going over is I have ace queen offsuit on the button. I bump it up to $7 with 2 limpers, and the cutoff was the only caller. So we're heads up for the flop. The flop comes queen 5-3 rainbow. So very good flop for me. The only holding that we could possibly be behind is maybe a bottom set. I check for pot control because I don't like playing big pots with just 1 pair. The 10 of spades on the turn, bringing a flush draw and a straight draw. So I lead out for, I believe, $6 or $7, and cutoff's not folds. So I know it was only a small pot, but it was one of my better holdings of the night. In this situation, we get pocket kings. We get the Cowboys on a button straddle. I raise to 15, and the button winds up defending it. I didn't play this hand great, I'll tell you from the start. But the flop is 8, ace, 5, 10. And I believe I put my opponent on ace pre-flop just because of the flat. He would have folded if anything else. It checks through. And then I'm hoping for a king on the turn, but it doesn't happen. The 8 of hearts is the turn card. And the button leads out for $25, sensing I'm weak, and I wind up folding. If I made a c-bet, I probably could have gotten, at least I would have known what he had. I would have known if he had an ace if he called. If not, I would have only lost a little bit. But I didn't play that hand great. Next hand we have is ace 8 offsuit, and I'm in the big blind. Pretty good hand in the big blind. You get to defend with it. But it was a very good flop for it. The flop comes out 8, 6, deuce. And we have top pair, top kicker. I lead out for $7. Middle position is the only caller. I put them on a straight draw, maybe second pair, or maybe 2 overs. The turn is the ace of hearts. It's a very good card because I'm thinking I'm up against someone with an ace. So I just double barrel, or I check actually for pot control because I want him to believe he has the best hand. On the river, I lead out for 16. Middle position winds up folding. And I throw my cards back to the dealer. It sucks when you have top 2 pair and you really don't get any value from it. Okay, and this is going to be the reason you're clicking on this video. I get pocket aces in the big blind on a straddle. He straddles for $5. I make it 22, standard. Pre-flop, raise rate. The guy to my left actually raises out of turn. I thought I was betting 22. I accidentally made it 45. A complete misclick. I'm just hoping someone doesn't understand why I'm doing that and calls, but it winds up folding around, and I misclicked on my best opportunity all night, the hand I've been waiting for to actually cash out with some money. But there's nothing I could really do there. I thought the extra 4 chips on top were white. I just didn't see it clearly, but then the table asked what I had, so I told them pocket deuces, and I wanted to take down the straddle pot with pocket deuces, and I don't think anyone believed me, but we'll see. The next hand is actually the hand right after this one, and I get ace 9 on the button, and I'm thinking about a limp, but there was a raise, a re-raise, and then a cold 4-bet. So I fold, even though someone probably has ace king, someone probably has aces, someone probably has kings, something like that. The player to my left, the small blind, winds up shoving. The big blind reshoves. And then the under the gun +1 reshoves, and it's jacks versus queens versus kings. It wasn't my hand, but this was a very fun hand to watch. So we're thinking here, the odds aren't great for anyone but the kings. And as soon as we see the window for the flop, guess what you think the first card you see is? It's the king. So pretty much just drawing dead to runner for either of the next 2 people. But yeah, that king just sealed. I thought that was cool. Just see a 3-way all, and you don't see it very much where I play. A lot of people are very timid, but the jacks were the player with the jacks was short stacked, and the player to the left with the queens was also short stacked. But overall, it was a good day. This is the last hand of the night. I get big slick, ace king of diamonds on a button straddle. I almost min raised to $15 in the big blind, and it folds around immediately. So on that note, I was getting frustrated, so I just wound up getting up and leaving, and that was it. We wind up losing about $53 in the night over the session. We played about 6-7 hours, and we were down $50, but overall it was a good session. If I didn't misclick with the aces, then I probably would have walked out with a $50-$60 profit, but who knows. Overall it was a great session. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in to the latest video, and hit the like, subscribe button, and comment any tips, anything you would like to say down in the comment section below. Thanks.